The Suzuki Swift has always held a special place in the automotive world. For decades, it has been known as a small, efficient, affordable hatchback that delivers more joy than its size or price tag suggests. The Swift became an entry point for first-time buyers, a reliable companion for families, and, in some regions, even a cult favorite among enthusiasts who appreciated its lightweight build and nimble handling. But now, in 2026, Suzuki is rewriting the Swift story once again. The arrival of the all-new Suzuki Swift and the reborn Swift Sport marks the beginning of a new era. An era where compact hatchbacks must not only be affordable, but also smart, connected, safe, and in the case of the Swift Sport, thrilling to drive. This is not just another refresh. The 2026 Swift is a generational leap. At first glance, you'll notice the sharper design language, a wider stance, more aggressive grille, slimmer LED headlamps, and a sculpted profile that carries confidence well beyond its compact size. It's still instantly recognizable as a Swift, but looks stronger, prouder, and more modern. The standard Swift embraces fluidity and simplicity, ideal for families and city drivers. The Swift Sport, on the other hand, declares its intentions boldly. Flared arches, aero-inspired bumpers, blacked-out trim, and twin exhaust pipes tell you this is not a commuter's car. It's a hot hatch with a purpose. Even standing still, the Sport radiates movement, like it's ready to leap forward at any moment. Inside, the 2026 Swift takes a giant leap into the digital age. Gone are the days of simple dials and modest screens. In their place, you'll find a curved digital driver display, high-resolution infotainment, and wireless smartphone integration. Suzuki has recognized that younger buyers expect their cars to be extensions of their digital lives. The Swift doesn't just meet that expectation, it embraces it. The cabin features improved materials, soft-touch finishes, and clever use of spa. But what's a hot hatch without performance? The regular Swift keeps things practical, with small displacement hybrid engines designed for efficiency and urban mobility. But the Swift Sport is where the magic happens. Under the hood lies a 1.4-liter turbocharged petrol engine, now paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. Together, they deliver up to 150 horsepower, with an extra burst of torque courtesy of the electric assist. The result is immediate throttle response, stronger acceleration, and reduced turbo lag. On paper, a 0 to 100 time under 8 seconds may not seem groundbreaking, but in reality, inside a lightweight, agile hatchback, it feels like pure excitement. Suzuki has always understood the formula. Keep it light, keep it nimble, and let the driver feel connected. The 2026 Sport carries that tradition into the hybrid era. Driving dynamics are where the Swift earns its reputation. The standard model is tuned for comfort, stability, and predictable handling in city traffic. It's perfect for weaving through narrow streets or parking in tight spots. The Swift Sport, however, sharpens everything. The suspension is stiffer, the steering more precise, and the chassis reinforced for stability at higher speeds. This isn't just a Swift with a bigger engine. It's a Swift engineered for drivers. Enthusiasts will feel it in every corner, in every gear change, in every burst of acceleration. And yet, despite its performance focus, the Sport remains practical, retaining the 5-door layout and usable boot space that make it suitable for daily life. Of course, performance and design mean little without safety. Suzuki has recognized this, equipping the 2026 Swift lineup with an impressive suite of driver assist technologies. Adaptive cruise control keeps you steady on the highway. And that essence is lifestyle. The Swift has always been adaptable, and the 2026 lineup continues that tradition. Picture a young family loading groceries into the back, appreciating the practical boot and low running costs. Imagine a couple heading out for a weekend trip, the Sport gliding along a coastal road, the sunset reflecting off its metallic paint. Visualize a student or young professional choosing the Swift as their first car, drawn to its design, features, and affordability. Or an enthusiast, grinning ear to ear as they take the Sport through winding mountain roads. The Swift is not just one car, it's many. It's a commuter, a family hauler, a lifestyle statement, and in the case of the sport, a driver's toy. As we approach the end of our deep dive, the verdict becomes clear. The 2026 Suzuki Swift is more than just another generational update. It's a reinvention. The regular Swift continues to be the practical, affordable, efficient hatchback the world has come to rely on. But the Swift Sport represents something bigger. Suzuki's return of fun, to excitement, to reminding drivers that cars can still make hearts race without breaking the bank. In a world of crossovers and SUVs, the Swift remains a proud hatchback, carrying forward a legacy few others can claim. So, is the 2026 Swift worth waiting for? If you value affordability, daily usability, and hybrid efficiency, the answer is yes. If you crave sportiness, agility, and driving fun without sacrificing practicality, the Swift Sport is a compelling choice. Above all, the 2026 Swift lineup proves that compact cars are far from dead. They are evolving, adapting, and still capable of delivering joy behind the wheel. And as the final scene closes, with a Swift Sport parked on a cliff overlooking the ocean, one truth becomes undeniable. The Swift is back, and in 2026, it's not just surviving, it's thriving. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're anything like me, you've been geeking out over Toyota's latest moves in the sedan world, and today, I've got something super exciting to dive into. The 2026 Toyota Camry. Man, I remember when the Camry was just that reliable family car your parents drove, but Toyota has been cranking up the dial on this thing year after year, and the 2026 model? It's like they've taken everything we loved about the recent redesign and sprinkled in some fresh twists to keep it feeling brand new. I'm pumped to walk you through all the highlights, from how it looks on the outside to what's powering it under the hood, and even how it stacks up against the Camrys we've known and loved before. Grab a coffee, settle in, because this is going to be a fun ride. Let's jump right in. First off, let's talk about the design because, wow, Toyota isn't holding back here. The 2026 Camry builds on that sleek, aggressive styling we saw in the 2025 refresh, but they've amped it up with some bold new options that make it stand out even more on the road. Picture this, sharper lines, a more pronounced grille that's got this hammerhead shark vibe going on. It's modern, it's sporty, and it screams confidence without being over the top. The headlights are these slim LED units that flow seamlessly into the body, and the taillights wrap around the back in a way that just looks premium. But the real star of a show for 2026 is the new Nightshade Edition. Oh man, if you're into that stealthy, blacked-out aesthetic, this is for you. It comes with black badges, black mirror caps, and these killer 19-inch bronze wheels that add a touch of flair. It's like Toyota took the standard Camry and gave it a nighttime alter ego, perfect for folks who want their daily driver to turn heads without shouting about it. Compared to older models, like the pre-2025 Camrys that felt a bit more conservative and boxy, this one is way more dynamic. It's not just a refresh. It's evolved into something that could easily compete with sportier sedans while still keeping that Camry practicality. Now, shifting gears to what's making this baby move, the hybrid engine. Toyota's all in on hybrids for the Camry lineup, and honestly, it's a smart play because it delivers that perfect blend of power and efficiency. Under the hood, you've got a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine paired with electric motors, churning out 225 horsepower in the front-wheel drive setup, or bumping up to 232 horses if you go for all-wheel drive. That's plenty of pep for merging onto highways or zipping through city traffic. I mean, it's not a race car, but it feels responsive and smooth thanks to that continuously variable transmission that just glides without any jerky shifts. Fuel economy? We're talking estimates in the high 40s to low 50s miles per gallon combined, depending on the trim, which is insane for a mid-size sedan. It's like getting the best of both worlds. Gas savings that make your wallet happy and enough torque from the electric assist to make acceleration feel effortless. If you've driven older Camrys with their gas-only engines, this hybrid setup is a game changer. It's quieter, more refined, and way more eco-friendly without sacrificing that reliable Toyota feel. No more choosing between fun and frugality. The 2026 Camry nails both. Speaking of that all-wheel drive option, let's chat about how it adds a bit of adventure to the mix. Now, the Camry isn't exactly built for hardcore off-roading like a 4Runner, but this AWD system is a lifesaver for folks in snowy states or anyone who hits light trails now and then. It uses an extra electric motor on the rear axle to distribute power intelligently, so you get better traction on slippery roads or uneven surfaces without dragging down efficiency too much. I've seen videos of the previous model's AWD handling winter drives like a champ, and for 2026, it's carrying over that capability with maybe some tweaks for even smoother performance. It's not going to conquer Rocky Mountains, but if you're dealing with rain-slicked highways or gravel paths to your weekend getaway, this feature gives you that extra confidence. Back in the day, older Camrys were mostly front-wheel drive only, so this AWD evolution makes the new one feel more versatile, like it's ready for whatever life throws at you, not just commuting. Alright, let's get real about pricing because I know that's on everyone's mind. The 2026 Camry starts around the high $20,000s for the base LE trim. Think something like $28,000 or so before options, which is pretty competitive for a hybrid sedan these days. Stepping up to higher trims like the XSE or that cool Nightshade edition pushes it into the mid to upper $30,000s, and adding all-wheel drive tax on about $1,500. Fully loaded, you might hit low $40,000s, but that's still a steal compared to some rivals that charge more for less efficiency. It's a bit pricier than the non-hybrid Camrys from a few years back, but you're getting so much more bang for your buck with the hybrid tech and features. Toyota is keeping it accessible, especially with potential incentives for hybrids, so it feels like great value in a market where everything's getting more expensive. Wrapping this up, the 2026 Toyota Camry is proof that sedans aren't going anywhere, they're just getting better. It's taken the solid foundation from previous generations, like the bulletproof reliability and comfort we've always expected, and infused it with modern hybrid power, stylish design, and tech that keeps up with our connected lives. If you're in the market for a daily driver that's efficient, fun, and built to last, this could be your next ride. What do you think? Excited about the Nightshade look? Or is the AWD calling your name? Drop a comment below, like if you're as hyped as I am, and subscribe for more car chats. Thanks for watching. Drive safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Forget everything you thought you knew about supercars, because the 2026 Lamborghini Aventador is rewriting the rules. A hybrid V12 rocket that doesn't just dominate the road, it owns the future. Sleeker, faster, smarter, and unlike anything you've seen before. This isn't just a car, it's Lamborghini's boldest statement yet. Buckle up because the Aventador is back, and it's more insane than ever. You know that feeling when you see a car so stunning, so over the top, that you can't help but stop scrolling and just stare? Well, buckle up, because Lamborghini is about to do it again. The 2026 Aventador isn't just another supercar. It's the kind of machine that makes even people who don't care about cars go, whoa, what is that? This is the car that takes Lamborghini's most famous V12 beast and drags it into the future, literally roaring into the hybrid era, adding new tricks and pushing the boundaries of what a supercar can be. And today, we're going to break it all down. The design, the new hybrid engine, the off-road surprises, the insane interior, and of course, how it stacks up against the Aventadors we've known and loved. So grab a seat, because this ride is going to get exciting. Let's start with the thing you notice first, the design. Lamborghini has never been shy about drama. The Aventador has always looked like a fighter jet that accidentally landed on a highway. But the 2026 version? It's even more extreme. Picture this. Sharper lines, sleeker headlights that melt right into the body, and a front grille that looks like it's ready to swallow the road hole. The whole car feels lower, wider, and more muscular. And with new aerodynamic touches, like active flaps and sculpted air channels. It's not just for show. It looks fast when it's parked, and it's designed to slice the air like a missile when it's moving. Now, here's where it gets wild. Lamborghini is finally doing what a lot of people never thought they would. They're going hybrid. That's right, the big screaming V12 isn't gone. It's just been upgraded with electric motors. So what does that mean? Well, think of it like this. You still get that insane, naturally aspirated sound, the kind that rattles your chest when it fires up. But now, when you hit the gas, you've got instant torque from the electric motors kicking in. It's like strapping a rocket booster onto an already insane engine. You get cleaner emissions, faster acceleration, and a top speed that might just make the old Aventador look slow. Imagine launching from a stop and feeling both the electric jolt and the V12 roar at the same time. That's a new kind of adrenaline. But Lamborghini didn't stop there. They've added something no one expected on a car like this. A little bit of off-road capability. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy. This isn't a rally car, and it's definitely not the Urus SUV. But Lamborghini has been playing around with this idea since the Huracan Sterrato, and now the Aventador is getting a taste of it. With adaptive suspension settings and modes that can handle more than just perfectly smooth racetracks, the Aventador is no longer limited to a flawless stretch of asphalt. You probably won't be tearing through sand dunes with it. But the fact that this car even can handle rougher roads is wild. It's like Lamborghini is saying, why should the fun stop just because the pavement does? Step inside, and it feels like you're entering the cockpit of a futuristic jet. The interior of the 2026 Aventador is a huge step forward. You've got massive digital displays, everything customizable, and a cleaner, more modern design that blends luxury with raw performance. There's leather and Alcantara, of course, but also high-tech features like AI-assisted driving modes and one of the most advanced infotainment systems Lamborghini has ever made. The driver's seat is still the throne. It's all about putting you in control, but now it feels like the future is sitting right in front of you. If past Aventadors felt like you were strapping into a rocket, this one feels like you're strapping into a spaceship. Now, let's talk pricing, because you know this is the part where wallets start to cry. Lamborghini hasn't announced the official price yet, but based on history, you're looking at something in the ballpark of $500,000 to start. And that's before you add options, customization, or those ultra-exclusive special editions that Lamborghini loves to drop. You can bet we'll see a roadster version, a track-only beast, and maybe even some collector's editions that cost way more. For most of us, this is dream car territory, but hey, that's part of the fun, watching what's possible at the very top of the automotive world. So how does this stack up against the old Aventadors? Honestly, it feels like the perfect evolution. The original Aventador was raw, loud, and a little wild. It was the poster car of the 2010s. But the 2026 version? It keeps its same wild energy, but adds brains to the brawn. It's faster, smarter, more efficient, and way more versatile. It's like the old Aventador grew up, got stronger, and picked up some new tricks along the way. And that's what makes this car so exciting. It's not just about being fast, or loud, or flashy. It's about proving that even as the world changes, even as supercars go hybrid and the rules get stricter, Lamborghini can still build something that makes your jaw drop. Something that makes you turn your head and say, yeah, that's a Lambo. So, here's the real question. Is the 2026 Aventador the ultimate blend of past, present, and future? Does it keep the soul of the Lamborghini brand alive while moving into this new era? I think so, but I want to know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you take the hybrid Aventador over the old V12 Purus models, or do you think Lamborghini should have left it untouched? And hey, if you're as hyped about this car as I am, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a fellow car enthusiast who needs to see what's coming. Because let's be real, the future of supercars isn't just fast. It's insane. And the Aventador? It's leading the charge. Get ready, SUV lovers. Honda has done it again. The 2026 Honda Passport has officially been revealed, and it's bigger, bolder, and more advanced than ever. From its rugged new design to hybrid technology and luxury-inspired comfort, this is more than just a mid-size SUV. It's Honda's statement piece for the future. Stick around, because in the next few minutes, we'll cover everything you need to know: design, performance, features, and whether the new Passport is worth your attention. First, let's talk design. The 2026 Honda Passport gets a major refresh. Expect a more aggressive front grille, slimmer LED headlights, and a muscular body that screams confidence on and off the road. It's still instantly recognizable as a Honda, but with sharper edges and a modern twist. The stance is wider, the wheels are bolder, and the overall vibe is adventurous yet refined. Honda clearly wants the Passport to compete directly with the Jeep Grand Cherokee and Toyota 4Runner, but with its own sleek identity. Step inside, and you'll find a cabin that rivals luxury SUVs. A 12.3-inch digital display takes center stage, paired with a massive 14-inch infotainment touchscreen. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even over-the-air software updates are included. Honda is also adding Google built-in for navigation and voice commands. Comfort-wise, you're getting ventilated leather seats, panoramic sunroof, and improved legroom. In short, the 2026 Passport is just as smart as it is strong. Honda has always been big on safety, and the 2026 Passport takes it up a notch. Expect the latest version of Honda Sensing, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, traffic jam assist, blind spot monitoring, and even semi-autonomous driving capabilities. Honda wants you to feel secure whether you're commuting downtown or heading off-grid. But let's not forget, this SUV isn't just for city streets. The 2026 Passport brings a new Trail Sport edition, featuring skid plates, all-terrain tires, raised suspension, and exclusive orange badging. If you want a family SUV that's not afraid to get dirty, Honda built this one for you. So what about price? Honda hasn't officially confirmed, but experts expect the 2026 Passport to start around $42,000 for the base model, with fully loaded Trail Sport or Elite trims reaching close to $55,000. As for release, expect to see the new Passport hitting dealerships by late 2025, just in time for the holiday season. So what about price? Honda hasn't officially confirmed, but experts expect the 2026 Passport to start around $42,000 for the base model, with fully loaded Trail Sport or Elite trims reaching close to $55,000. As for release, expect to see the new Passport hitting dealerships by late 2025, just in time for the holiday season. Competition is heating up. The Jeep Grand Cherokee, Toyota 4Runner, and Ford Edge are all tough rivals. But Honda's edge lies in its balance. Affordable pricing, hybrid efficiency, rugged capability, and everyday comfort. The Passport is shaping up to be the sweet spot for buyers who want everything without overspending. Imagine the Dark Knight himself stepping out of the shadows and into your driveway. This isn't just an electric SUV. This is the Mahindra B6 Batman Edition, a limited-run EV inspired by Gotham's greatest legend. Tonight, we uncover every detail, every secret, and every reason why this SUV is unlike anything you've seen before. The Batman Edition is built on the backbone of the Mahindra B6, a new-age electric crossover. Powered by Mahindra's INGLO platform, the B6 offers advanced battery options, futuristic design, and cutting-edge safety. It's the SUV that looks forward, and now, with Batman by its side, it looks legendary. Step outside, and you're greeted by a body dipped in satin black, a finish that could only belong to Batman. Gold accents shine through the wheels and brake calipers, adding an edge of Gotham's wealth and power. Look closer, and you'll spot Batman's emblems on the hubcaps, quarter panels, the infinity roof, and even the ground projection LEDs. This is not just a car. This is a rolling bat signal. Inside, the atmosphere is pure Gotham. Charcoal suede, leather seats, gold sepia stitching, and a dashboard that feels straight out of the Batcave. Ambient lighting shifts with your drive, while Bat logos appear on the seats, roof, and even the digital startup screen. Press the boost button, and Batman himself greets you with a unique soundscape. Every drive feels like a mission. Of course, it's not just style, it's substance. The 79 kilowatt-hour battery delivers up to 286 horsepower and a massive 682-kilometer array range. 0 to 100 in under 7 seconds, quick enough to outrun Gotham's chaos. Need juice in a hurry? DC fast charging gets you from 20 to 80% in about 20 minutes. This is Batman's speed, silent but unstoppable. But here's the twist, it's not for everyone. The B6 Batman Edition is strictly limited to just 300 units worldwide. Priced at 27.79 lakh rupees, it opens for booking on August 23rd. And fittingly, deliveries begin on September 20th, International Batman Day. This isn't just an SUV, it's a collector's item. This machine is made for three kinds of people. EV enthusiasts looking for cutting-edge tech, collectors who crave rare, numbered editions, and fans, die-hard Batman fans who want to live the legend every day. If you're one of them, the B6 Batman Edition isn't just calling, it's roaring your name. Now, let's be real. The pros? Jaw-dropping design, futuristic features, premium cabin, and a sheer Batman factor. The cons? High price, limited availability, and a real-world range that may fall short of claims. But for those 300 owners, every drive will feel like a scene from Gotham itself. The Mahindra B6 Batman Edition is more than an electric SUV. It's a symbol of power, exclusivity, and the hero that inspired it all. So what do you think? Is this India's most legendary EV, or just Batman fan service on wheels? Let us know in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe for more epic automotive deep dives. Until next time, stay charged, stay legendary. Imagine driving over 1,000 kilometers on a single tank without range anxiety. Meet the 2026 BYD CLU DMI, a plug-in hybrid SUV that could change the game forever. Let's dive in. BYD has crafted the CLU with their signature ocean aesthetics design. Smooth lines, bold U-shaped LED headlights, a full-width taillight bar, and aerodynamics that scream futuristic sophistication. Under the hood lies BYD's DMI Super Hybrid system. It combines a 1.5-liter ultra-efficient engine with electric motors and a world-famous Blade battery. The result? An electric-first drive experience with up to 1,200 kilometers of range. The CLU DMI comes in three trims: Boost, Comfort, and Design. The flagship AWD Design trim rockets from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 6 seconds, while the Comfort and Boost models focus on maximizing efficiency with impressive EV-only ranges. Step inside, and it feels like the future. A 15.6-inch rotating touchscreen, a crisp head-up display, premium audio, and even ambient lighting that dances with your music. Plus, with vehicle-to-load tech, you can power your gadgets on the go. Family comfort is a priority. Heated and ventilated seats, memory functions, panoramic sunroof, and a spacious 425-liter trunk that expands to over 1,400 liters when the seats fold flat. Perfect for long road trips. Early drivers are already praising its smooth CarPlay integration, blind spot monitoring, and real-world efficiency, getting well over 1,000 kilometers on a single tank. The 2026 BYD CLU DMI is more than a hybrid. It's a glimpse into the future of SUVs. Would you choose this over a Tesla Model Y or Toyota hybrid? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us tomorrow for another futuristic car reveal.